Hey guys.
Alright guys, we're here to check out a video song from 6 Feet Under. They have a new album coming out. God help us all. The name of the song is Know Nothing, Ingrate. Now, this is definitely a jab at everybody who he feels knows nothing about music and yet criticized his last record, which was a steaming pile of shit.
I was half expecting you to throw a jab using that
No,
title.
because anybody who said anything negative about the record, he blocked them on Twitter. Back in the day was Twitter when he did that. Myself included.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm blocked. So, anyways, apparently he doesn't deal well with criticism. But if you don't deal well with criticism, then don't share the shit that you do with others. Like, it would be like us not dealing well with criticism.
I know.
No, fuck. I deal perfectly fine with criticism. I have the same as Roger Schmidt approach, which is don't pay attention to it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Anybody ask him, so did you see people throwing bottles at you? No, I was just thirsty, so I thought people were just being
Giving me
helpful.
bottles,
They
yeah.
were just giving me bottles of water. Anyhow, the last album was like an absolute horrendous piece. Like I said, a steaming pile of shit.
You said like
It was so bad that every video for that album release on Metal Blade, the comment section was turned off.
Fuck.
Like that tells you pretty much everything you need to know.
About like the sound quality sounding like.
Dude, the sound quality, like, if you guys go back in time and you watch some of those Osama bin Laden videos.
Back in his heyday.
Yeah,
like,
when he was in the caves,
when he was
like in
Henri
Afghanistan.
like he was Henri in the Champions League. Like
when he was like going
levels.
from like cave to cave and doing all sorts of master planning like evil events around the world. The videos that he was releasing of him talking, those videos had better sound than this album. Like it was just the music, the sound was bad, the vocals were even worse, and then there was those people trying to like say that you just can't appreciate the pain and suffering in his voice. No, the pain and suffering in my fucking ears that I listened to that fucking shit. Like stop it. Like just because the fucking guy is who he is, don't fucking enable it. If I released a record and my record sounded like that record and my voice sounded like that voice, you would call it a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So you're not calling it that based on who's doing it, not based on what it is.
And with that note right there, we're releasing the shit metal band. Yeah.
And on that note right there, we're going to watch this video, which I don't even know what this is going to be like.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? I feel like we always, for the past, 2-3 years, we've been talking about this shit metal band that we've had in the minds and whatever. I feel like maybe it would be better than the last record.
I don't know about that. I honestly don't know about that.
That had better vocals.
That wouldn't be that hard. Honestly, that wouldn't be that hard. Anyways, hopefully Metal Blade does not block this video because obviously we just said what we said. But hey, we're still going to check this out anyways. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Defective, neglected and dejected. Rules over control, respected by none. No measure of intelligence, abundance of malevolence. No measure of intelligence, abundance of malevolence. Everything you fill me with hate. What you are is to know nothing is great. Anger me with the people that you imitate. You will always be a know nothing is great.
Oh, I thought it was over. Oh my god. Okay, the guitar solo is decent.
It's not a solo yet.
Guitar solo is good. Very boomer. Very boomer.
No, nothing is great.
Boomer death metal. Oh god. All right, so
you know what? I'm doing something that I haven't done in a long time in the videos. After the song,
you need to take your headphones off.
fuck, I need to take these off. Oh,
You're being such an ingrate.
oh, no, nothing ingrate.
No nothing ingrate.
No
which
nothing ingrate.
Which is the worst kind of ingrate.
Uh,
Is the no nothing ones.
I feel like this is.
I felt like the guitar player decided to do as long as a solo as possible, so that we would have as least amount of his vocals as we could. It's like, I know that his vocals suck, so let me make the solo as long as I can, so he doesn't. But it's not. But it's, dude, it's not even that. The mixing, which is an issue that I had with the previous album.
Dude, not just the mixing though, because the mixing
is bad.
If anything,
too.
the mixing made it better because I didn't have to hear.
What we're talking about. The song. Okay, let me say this. You didn't hear the last record. The last record, sound-wise, this track is better than the last record.
I swear to God, you showed me some songs from the last record. Though.
I think I did, but
because, because of how bad it was. Me, I remember.
This song musically is better than like in terms of the production behind it is
and
better
I
than the
agree
last
with you
record.
because at the start I'm like, fuck this. Okay, musically this sounds really good.
And the solo was really good, which was actually one of the saving graces of the last album was the solos were good too. But what I'm saying to you is the way his voice comes in, and I'm not even talking about. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not even talking about his delivery. Because he sounds like he's choking.
Dude,
like,
someone hired their stroke recovering uncle to be the lead singer in this band. Because I swear to God, half of his face is like, like, that's how he sounds, but he sounds even worse than that. I sound better than him right now.
Very boomer. Anyhow,
he sounds like he's like, you're
you're
oh, you!
Are you ingrate?
You whippersnappers.
So anyhow, but beyond that, the way the vocals are mixed on this track, it you know what it reminds me of? Back in the day, we used to on our boom boxes, right? I did that with a few of my friends. We used to find like instrumental tracks. Mm-hmm. Like bands would make like an instrumental track.
Oh, and you guys would sing over it?
Exactly.
Okay.
And the way we do is we would press like play on a CD player. Mm-hmm. We would have the boom box with a mic close by, and then the mic would pick up not only our voice but would pick up the sound playing in the background. So the vocals were all the way in the front and the sound is all the way in the back, but the two are not blended together. The two are like two separate
you know
tracks.
What this sounds like? This sounds like if you and your friends were in the other room singing, right? And the boombox is right next to the fucking because the music's in the forefront on this one, and the vocals are in like the fucking back cellar.
But they're separate.
But they're separate pieces. It's like you can't tell me this fucking
mixing.
guy.
You
cannot tell me this fucking guy didn't just have someone do the instrumental and then he recorded the vocals on his fucking iPhone doing on voice memo. you can't fucking tell me this guy used a professional mic.
Or the whole thing was mixed properly because
no.
Because the mixing was okay. I'm gonna put this track here. I'm gonna put this track there. There's no mixing. It's just two separate tracks combined together.
You know what he did? He went on TikTok. He did the laziest form of editing. He went on TikTok. He put the instrumental as a sound on TikTok, and then he sung over it with the fucking mic. Like he had the phone like this to talk in the fucking little holes, and that's how he did it. And then he just recorded that, and that's his song. Like, you can't tell me he didn't. You can't tell me he used
in his trailer
a blue snowball, a Rode, amazing microphones. You can't tell me that he used any type of mic to make this fucking song. It was all just like, oh fuck, the deadline. I need to do the song. Where's the closest owl house?
You know, and then instead of
because
having
making shit and shit, like,
and then instead of having that mesh in front of the mic, you know, like
he took off his undies and he put it on the phone to like make kind of like a little bit of a barrier there, like you know
so the cracks don't pop.
Yeah, it's
like there was going to be any.
It's a pop filter. You know,
be any cracks.
You know, he's already in the porta potty, right? So it stinks of shit. And he's like, you know what? This song is the shit. and he made the fucking song. Because, dude, you can't convince me unless he posts a video of him with the mic he used to make this, and the mic better be like, you know, working. I don't want you to show up with a mic that if you take off the pop filter, it's missing the fucking mic part because you're trying
the
to
USB cable was never plugged in. USB cable was never plugged in. So he just recorded the mic like through the.
He did it on FaceTime. With the.
What's a WhatsApp chat?
Yeah.
Was it
He
WhatsApp
sent
chat?
like I said, he sent a voice memo. You can't convince me otherwise.
The band was in the studio recording, and they're like, "Dude, you need to lay your vocals."
No, they're recording, and they called him like, "Dude, where the fuck are you?" "I'm taking a shit." "Dude, we only have like 10 minutes left." "Okay, I'll send you a voice memo."
But he did that for every song, though, I'm sure.
I bet you he did. I bet you in some of the songs in the new
Dude,
album.
it's not going to be any... You think this one is the worst of the bunch? This is the first single.
You know what? I'll listen to the whole album. I'll listen to the whole
I have the album already.
Give me the album. I'll listen to the whole album,
I
and
have the album
I'll let you know what I think.
I reviewed the last one.
Review this one, too. You gotta.
Why? Like, it's going to be just me shitting on it all over again.
Doesn't that make you feel good, though?
Sometimes you need one of those.
Sometimes you really...
Just to release all the stress.
Release all the stress, like, fuck, life is going terrible. But then I hear stuff like this, and I'm like, fuck, my life is...
Okay, but now let me ask you this. Okay, I know he's still living off of the laurels of being in Cannibal Corpse, being the original singer of Cannibal Corpse before Corpse Grinder took over. So I know he still has that as like his calling card. But at what point, if you're the label, if you're the label that signed him, you sign him for a certain amount of albums. So now you're kind of stuck with him for that amount of albums.
If I'm a label
how is anybody?
How does he have
the only way I can think of is like this.
How do they listen to his demo tapes and they're like, oh, let's give him a contract?
Me and you are, let's say we're executives at Metal Blade, which would never happen. But anyways, we're executives at Metal Blade.
Could happen.
And we get this, like, so is the album ready for release? You get this, and you're like, and how are we not saying, dude, have you heard it?
Have you heard it?
Like, it sounds like absolute garbage.
It's like
unless
I want like, if I'm the guys at Metal Blade, you know what I'm doing? I'm buying out the rest of their contract.
Oh, just so you don't have to release it?
I'm not having my fucking name next to this. Are you kidding me? Even if I was in the band, I'm like, I want to go as anonymous. If I'm the guy, if I'm the guitar player in this band and I'm that good, I want to be anonymous. I don't want to be known for this shit. You fucking this is like a criminal record on your goddamn. Like, this is like, I went to apply for a job and they're like, dude, you have like an assault charge on your fucking criminal record. Like, that's what this is. This is like assault. The last album was like first degree murder, and this so far, this is assault.
This is premeditated.
This is premeditated.
Because you knew what you were doing when you did it.
Dude, if I'm an album, I don't want this under my name. Why would I want this next to like great hits? Why would I want this?
Did they ever had great hits? That's the other question you have to ask yourself. I mean, some of their earlier albums were actually pretty good.
No, I'm talking about great hits on the album, on the record label. Not
you're
these
talking
guys.
about, I thought you were talking about his discography.
Not these guys.
No, but they had. He didn't always sound like this.
I know, but I'm saying, like,
you know,
with this, like, I'm not releasing this. I'm not releasing this at all. I'm going back to them. I'm like, guys, let me be honest with you. Are you sure it's done? I'll give you some more time.
Sounds like a demo.
I'll move the deadline. I swear to God.
There's no deadline. Take your time.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Take your time. Listen, it took Yachty how many years to do Time, and look what he's done, and look how amazing. Take your time. I think it's time to get the fuck back in the studio.
Maybe use some
because
maybe talk to T-Pain and maybe he can help you out with some.
Oh, definitely.
With some what was that thing? Auto-tune. Yeah, maybe he can help you out with some. I don't think Auto-Tune can even fix this, to be honest.
No, man. Fuck, like, dude. I'm telling you right now. If I'm like an executive at this fine establishment here, and they come to me with this shit. Oh, we're ready for release. Take it back.
But this song, going back to the lyrical aspect of it.
What lyrical? Oh, you mean
the boomer shit?
The boomer shit.
This is totally him pointing the finger at all the people from the last album cycle that went to town on it. Yeah, it's so obvious.
But the funny part is, I don't see them like.
But this is laughable.
Do you remember when was it Machine Head that also went through that?
Fuck! Please do not
hold on.
Do not put Machine Head in.
But you remember when they went through that whole like the whole thing with the internet beef and the trolls and stuff. But they bounced back really well with the newest album. Bounced back really well. But the thing is, they weren't really making that bad of like their
Catharsis is a horrible album, but it's
way nowhere near this.
Fuck, it's an Emmy record compared to this.
Yeah.
Or Grammy, or whatever it is that the records win.
It's a Nobel Peace Prize compared to this.
Fuck. At least a Juno, at the very least. Anyhow, I think we've shit on this enough. I'm shaking the microphone, dude.
I know, man. Because I'm mad that I had to, like, you know...
What, listen to this?
Yeah, for like 2 minutes, man. That's like 2 minutes I'm not going to get back. But...
For the people watching the video, that's 15 minutes they're not going to get back.
Oh, dude. Actually, I feel like if anyone was smart, they would skip the song and just listen to what we had to say. Because our descriptions of the song have been very, like, spot on. Very boomer metal... good guitar playing, instrumental wise, the song is good. But
sonically speaking, this is better than any track on the last record.
But the vocals,
any track on the last record,
are atrocious, dude. Me and my friends back in
sounds like he doesn't have any vocal cords.
Me and my friends back in 2020 during the lockdown, we would make fucking what's it called, diss tracks on each other on voice on Voloco. It's like has auto tunes and different stuff, but you record it on your phone, dude. Half of those shitty ass songs, we made songs and whatever because we were bored, we were all locked in, whatever. Half of those songs, the vocals on those songs are 10 times better, and that's from a shitty ass app.
The voice message I sent your mother last week was better than this.
Dude, I could go right now and I could take the meanest shit in the world and have fart sounds in the background and send you a voice message, and it still probably would be more like my voice.
Very atmospheric. That's
dude, it's melodic gas metal. Because my farts will be doing Death and the Healing in the background.
Fuck, that would be a skill. Holy
if I
shit.
could fart Death and the Healing,
that would be a skill.
I couldn't. I could probably burp Death. No, I couldn't.
No, you couldn't. Anyways,
I'm not skilled in those gross arts and in the gross bending.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
All right, are we good here?
We gotta find someone who is like.
Can we call it a day here?
People who like armpit fart.
Yeah, can we call it a day with this?
Yeah.
Fuck, I
want to continue making fun of it.
No, this is enough. I've had enough of this. Fuck.
I want him to block me next.
Oh, you need to be on X and say something about Mr. Barnes.
John Barnes is better.
He doesn't know who John Barnes is.
I know.
just ask him. Are you Barnes from Barnes and Noble? Just ask him that. You know what I mean? I don't know. What the fuck?
Are you Barnes? Because there's a lot of shit and you produce a lot of shit.
What the fuck does that have to do with Barnes?
I don't know. Barnes, because there's like pigs and shit and stuff.
Oh, fuck. I didn't go there at all. Okay. Anyhow, on that note, guys, enough of kicking somebody while they're down. I think we just did enough of that.
Down is the right word.
We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.